Did you know the space race began not with a roar, but a beep? Sputnik, the world's first artificial satellite launched by the Soviet Union in 1957, transmitted a simple radio signal back to Earth that marked a new era in human history. This marked the dawn of the space race, a period of intense competition and unprecedented technological advancement. In the thick of the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union found a new frontier for their rivalry: the vast expanse of space. The launch of Sputnik ignited a fire in the hearts of those with a vision for a future beyond our atmosphere. It was more than just a competition for dominance. It was a battle of ideologies, a test of technological prowess, and a quest to push the boundaries of human potential. And so, the stage was set for a competition that would reach far beyond Earth's atmosphere. The Soviet Union, in the early years, seemed to have the upper hand in this celestial contest. The USSR's endeavors in the cosmos were marked by a series of historic firsts that set the tempo for the space race. The world watched in awe as they launched the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into space in October of 1957, igniting the race to the stars. But their triumphs didn't stop there. In 1959, the Luna 2 mission made history as the first human-made object to reach the moon. It was a monumental achievement, a testament to the Soviet Union's technological prowess, and a clear demonstration of their intent to lead in this new frontier. The USSR continued to push boundaries and break records. In 1961, the world held its breath as Yuri Gagarin became the first man to journey into outer space. Gagarin's Vostok 1 mission was a pivotal moment in space exploration, forever etching his name in the annals of history. 2 years later, in 1963, Valentina Tereshkova shattered another glass ceiling. She embarked on the Vostok 6 mission, becoming the first woman to travel to space. Tereshkova's journey was not just a victory for the USSR, but a triumph for women all over the world, proving that the stars were not just the domain of men. The Soviet Union's early victories in the space race were not just about prestige or technological superiority. They were about inspiring a nation and proving to the world that humanity could reach beyond the confines of our planet. They were about the courage, determination, and the spirit of exploration that defined an era. But while the USSR was making strides, they were not alone in their quest for the stars. In the United States, the challenge was accepted with vigor and determination. In the very spirit of competition, America rose to the occasion and embraced the gauntlet that had been thrown down by the Soviets. This period saw the formation of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, in 1958. NASA was the United States' answer to the Soviet space program, a testament of their commitment to the exploration of the cosmos. The Mercury program was NASA's first human spaceflight initiative. It ran from 1958 to 1963, aiming to put a man in orbit around the Earth. The program achieved its goal in February 1962, when astronaut John Glenn orbited the Earth 3 times in his spacecraft Friendship 7. Building on the success of the Mercury program, NASA initiated the Gemini program in 1961. This program aimed to develop space travel techniques to support the Apollo mission's goal of landing astronauts on the moon. The Gemini program provided NASA with the necessary experience in long-duration spaceflight, precision maneuvering, and rendezvous and docking procedures. But the crowning glory of America's space exploration efforts was the Apollo program, which ran from 1961 to 1972. The Apollo program was designed to land humans on the moon and bring them safely back to Earth. In July of 1969, the Apollo 11 mission achieved this monumental feat. Astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to set foot on the lunar surface while Michael Collins orbited above. This historic moment marked a significant victory for the United States in the space race. With a man on the moon, the USA had seemingly won the race. They had taken a giant leap for mankind and had achieved what many thought impossible. But as we know, the space race was far from over. The exploration of space is an ongoing journey, a race with no end, a testament to human curiosity and our desire to reach further into the unknown. While the USA and USSR were the trailblazers, other nations soon joined the race to the stars. It wasn't long before the international community realized the strategic and scientific value of space exploration. The celestial sphere became a stage for nations to display their technological prowess and scientific curiosity. China, for example, has been making strides in space exploration. They've successfully launched a series of manned spaceflights, propelling their taikonauts into the cosmos. But that's not all. China's Mars rover, the Zhurong, has been roaming the red planet, sending back crucial data and stunning visuals, providing us with a unique perspective on our neighboring planet. Then there's India, a country that has stunned the world with its Mars orbiter mission. Despite operating on a budget that's a fraction of NASA's, the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, successfully placed a spacecraft in Mars orbit on its first attempt, a feat that no other space agency has achieved. This mission not only established India as a key player in space exploration, but also demonstrated that space is not just the domain of the world's wealthiest nations. Europe, too, has been making waves in the cosmos. The European Space Agency, a collaboration of 22 nations, has been responsible for some remarkable achievements. Remember the Rosetta mission? This was the first mission to land a spacecraft on a comet. It unlocked secrets about these ancient wanderers of our solar system and gave us a glimpse into the origins of our own planet. And let's not forget the smaller nations making their mark. The United Arab Emirates, Israel, and even North Korea have now sent satellites into space. Every launch, every mission represents a step forward in our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The space race had become truly international, and the final frontier seemed more accessible than ever. Each nation, with its unique contributions, is helping to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible, and inspiring future generations to reach for the stars. As we look to the future, the possibilities of space exploration seem boundless. The next chapter of our journey into the cosmos is already being penned with a plethora of exciting missions and technological advancements on the horizon. Let's take a glimpse into what lies ahead. First, we have the Artemis program, NASA's ambitious plan to return humans to the moon by 2024. Not since the Apollo missions of the late 60s and early 70s have we set foot on lunar soil. But Artemis is not just about revisiting old ground. This time we're establishing a sustainable human presence on the moon, laying the groundwork for the even greater leap, human exploration of Mars. Speaking of Mars, the red planet continues to be a hotbed of exploration. From rovers like Perseverance scouring its surface for signs of ancient life, to upcoming missions aiming to return Martian soil samples to Earth, Mars is set to be a major player in our future space endeavors. But it's not just national space agencies pushing the envelope. Private companies are also vying for their place in the stars. SpaceX, for instance, is making strides with their Starship spacecraft, designed to carry humans to Mars and beyond. Their reusable rockets are revolutionizing the way we access space, making it more affordable and accessible. Similarly, Blue Origin, under the helm of Jeff Bezos, is developing their New Glenn rocket and Blue Moon lander, with the lofty goal of creating a future where millions of people can live and work in space. These advancements are not just about competition, but collaboration. Take the Lunar Gateway, for instance. This small spaceship orbiting the moon will be built by international partners, serving as a home where astronauts can live, conduct new scientific research, and stage lunar landings. It's a testament to how far we've come since the early days of the space race, where competition was fierce. Now we see nations and companies working together, leveraging their unique capabilities to advance our collective knowledge and capabilities. As we stand on the precipice of this new era in space exploration, it's clear that our journey into the cosmos is just beginning. The moon, Mars, and beyond are calling, and we're developing the tools and technologies to answer that call. We're not just exploring for the sake of exploring. With each mission, we're learning more about our place in the universe, pushing the boundaries of what we know, and driving technological innovations that benefit life here on Earth. As we continue to reach for the stars, one thing is clear. The space race, once a competition, has become a testament to our shared human desire to explore, understand, and innovate. Who knows what we'll discover next?